Hey, the Boom Gaming here with the patch 7.1.5 enhancement shaman guide. I will note that I have the force set currently and at 882 item level, but you'll notice that my mastery really isn't that high, only 76%. Lately, just before I started getting these set pieces, I was upwards around 80%. I could use more haste, and mastery is what you want to be stacking. As you can see here with my rings, I have them enchanted and gemmed with mastery. Note the low enchants, just because I am not high enough myself yet to enchant my own rings with 200 stats. But getting into the build that you should be running with enhancement right now would be for low bursts or high burst fights that are like short. You want to be running Windsong or hot-handed, depending on your playstyle. If you like just managing cooldowns like I do, and you're good at keeping track of that, or have like a weakauras or a tell me when to help you keep track of everything and casting things in the right order, you run Windsong. But if you want to be proc based, which is just as strong, you run hot-handed, which I think hot-handed might be better with the force set in Windsong, but I have not tested it yet to its full extent, because the force set here, Wild Lash has a 20% chance to trigger your Stormbringer, and Stormbringer is your Storm Strike proc that makes it cost less and not go on cooldown, which is immensely important, because this is the strongest hitting spell you have as a shaman. Nothing compares to it. And then when comboed with the 2 set of your Storm Strike, crit chance increased by 40%. If your critical strike chance is at around 20% like mine or higher, you're going to be critting almost every time you cast your Storm Strike, which is a huge hit. Which you can see, nope. This was a previous fight that I messed up on. And then, trinkets, these are some really solid trinkets right here. Probably the best one you're going to find right now. Heroic or mythic version of this off of Il'gynoth and Emerald Nightmare. Because that mastery is just wonderful to have. And then you want high mastery, which I'm sure most people that will see this know. Mastery is what you stack as an enhancement shaman. Mastery haste, which I need more haste than 17%. It's just not cutting it for me. And I'm only wearing one legendary, the Storm Tempest, which I would love to replace with the legendary ring we can get, but yeah, so the major points of playing Windsong: you hit an enemy for 300k, right? And then you gain 35% attack speed for 20 seconds. This attack speed is important because you can combine it with your Doom Winds to get more of your Doom Winds effect out of your 6 seconds that you have your Doom Winds active. And so, the faster you're attacking with Doom Winds, the more Wind Fury strikes you're going to get for 200% damage. Which, when comboed with your artifact weapons path that you should take, right here, Stormbringer reset. Oh, like this one. Increases damage dealt by Wind Fury attacks by 20%, and that's ring 4. And so, you're getting 220% damage on your Wind Fury attacks every time you hit while Doom Winds is active from your Doombringer. And so, let's say I'm hitting this target dummy, and there's 20 seconds left on cooldown on my Doom Winds, and my Wind Song is off cooldown. I do not hit the Wind Song because I will get no comboed effect with Doom Winds. And since this lasts 20 seconds, if you have 14 seconds left on Doom Winds or less, you can then hit Wind Song and have your 30% attack speed buff still going for the full 6 seconds of your Doom Winds, which will increase your damage immensely. And that's just one tip I have. And when you're about to do a pull, you want to pre-pot on 2. On 1, you hit your Feral Spirits, then you Feral Lunge in. And that's a great burst opener. Let's do a DBM pull 10. Show you a little bit about how this, and you need to keep your Fury Bear up.
3, 2, 1.
Yes, I click, and I have a macro set up so that on my opening burst I can proc my Wind Song and my let's hit Hero, just because we'll say this is like Nathandria and Emerald Nightmare, where you want Hero on the pull. Which I do not know why my Doom Winds falls off so easily right there, even though I only hit the yellow here, or red, but I do not spend all of my Maelstrom. And you want to keep Fury Bear up as much as possible. And then just turn it into something just because I like to. You can see here I'm at 15 seconds on my Doom Winds, and my Wind Song is ready to be cast, and so since there's 5 seconds left until Doom Winds comes off cooldown, I'll go ahead and hit my Wind Song. And now that Doom Winds is off cooldown, I hit it, and I still have the Wind Song buff up here, giving me that bonus attack speed, keeping my damage fairly high for my item level. It could be higher, I'm sure, if I was faster at clicking and had better haste. Keep this GCD down. And you need to Storm Strike whenever possible. And when you're in the screen area, is when you will be lava lashing. Which this is my weakauras I have. It's nice. I'll put a link in the video and description to another video and the copy paste spin for the weakauras string for anybody that needs it. We'll just kind of demonstrate here how the build plays out. Doom Winds and Wind Song together, and that's the whole rotation. Just Storm Strike. Try not to cap on Maelstrom if you can help it. I like to spam my Rock Biter a lot to try to keep my Maelstrom high, to try to keep this Fury Bear buff from falling off, but it falls off anyway sometimes, which I'm not sure if that's a bug or if I'm doing something wrong. You want to keep your Storm Strike on cooldown, if possible, without running out of Maelstrom. Which is why you spam your Rock Biter. Try to keep this nice and high. And never let this fall off. And let's see, we have Wind Song and Doom Winds together again. As long as you're within that 14-second time cooldown, you can cast your Wind Song. Just do not cast it on cooldown, because you will most likely mess it up to where you can't combo it anymore, and you'll lose DPS. And Shaman, right now, my favorite class, by far. Great damage, lots of fun to play, nice fast pace, as long as you're not playing Boulder Fist. And this 4-shot set is pretty strong. And you will cast Crash Lightning if you have 4 more targets to hit it with. because that will then empower your Storm Strike. And Windsong again, because I'm looking at the time frame. I probably could have hit it sooner, but it's okay. I think that'll be about it for now. Make sure to give this a thumbs up. It'll help me a lot. Share it if you enjoyed it. Any tips for you may have, put them in the comments.